opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Shepard. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
So just about set now. And on the mound today, Shepard. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Manuel Margot, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. The wind of the pitch.
Ball two.
That's a strike. 2-2. And another ball. Line drive. Gonzalez to first in time. One out in the top of the first. Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singing they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
Here's Alex Kirilloff.
Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
That one in triple digits.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boo. Things change from game times to your daily routine. But he sure makes the transition look easy.
Whips it to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Olivares moving under it. And that is that. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. And we're back. And pitching here today, Anthony DeSclafani. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trusted, and really go after hitters. Not nibble. Trusted his stuff. Can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. The wind in the pitch. DeSclafani measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a slider, a sinker, a 4-seamer, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. That one drifts inside. And another ball. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. That's in there. It's 0-1. There's the strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
On the ground to first, could be two. Kirilloff to second, back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Ryan Reynolds here, coming off a good one. 4 for 4 yesterday. And takes low for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Two outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Wide throw, and it gets away.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. Reynolds, the runner at first with two gone. Check on the runner. Reynolds back in on a dive. Left-hand batter waits. The shortstop takes the ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Inside, just missed. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one back there. Back gone. He'll touch them all. It's 2-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. First pitch misses. Right-hander kick steals. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the second game of the series. Line to left. Base hit.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Spoiled that backdoor breaking ball perfectly. Stayed tall, didn't lean out towards it, let it get deep, and then just squared it up pretty nicely the opposite way. That's great hitting.
Now, Edward Olivares.
1-0.
Ball one, no strikes. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's carrying. Bangs off the wall. Around third. Throw is high and over his head.
Really nice job to take that inside pitch and pull it into the gap. He could have easily spun off of it or just been tied up. He stayed short to the baseball, and he was thinking triple right out of the box.
Runner at third, 2 gone. Next to hit, Henry Davis.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. No hits over his last 5 games.
Walker to the mound. Gets it to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We head to the second from PNC Park. It's the Pirates 3 and the Twins nothing. Second inning set to go. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Edouard Julien. The pitch.
After scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Shepard, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Carlos Correa. And there's a ball. Off the mark there. And now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Twins retired in short order. They trail it here 3-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, we head to the bottom of the second. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. DeSclafani back to work. High chopper to third, and he grabs it in foul ground. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. There's the strike. That one not close, and it's 2-2. Fly ball to right. Walner makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Shepard, the next Pirate to hit.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
1 out, base is empty. popped up. Julian under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The third baseman, number 13.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes led off the bottom of the first with a walk. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
2 outs, base is empty. Next offering misses. 2-1.
2-1.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to Kirilloff. Inning over. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. But they lead at 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. And here it comes. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. 1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Got him looking. 1 gone here.
Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch, and probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
Here's Trevor Larnach.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
There's a strike. One down, base is empty. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. The throw into second, but he's in there easily.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just about got it out of here down the line to left. So I'm sure he wishes he could have put a little more behind it, but he's got to feel good about that missile off the wall.
Anthony DeSclafani, the next to hit.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And now 1-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is down low.
It's a good take.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Man at second. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Kicks and fires. Stays alive. Two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's Manuel Margot. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. There's a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Larnach at second with 2 down. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Larnach around third. And he's out. Butt down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Back here at PNC Park, now the number 2 hitter, Andrew McCutchen. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Pirates doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
The pitch. Correa over to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one's carrying. It has the distance. Gone. A massive home run. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
One down. O'Neill Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
So O'Neill Cruz is named after Paul O'Neill. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neill. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York.
And he can't come up with it. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 44, Rowdy.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul. The 1-1. And another ball.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. Now 3-1. Two outs. Foul ball. And that's ball 4.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Olivares stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the second game of the series. On the ground, right side, over to Correa. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Pirates tack on 1 more on the solo home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Alex Kirilloff. And the right-hander back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Kirilloff, 26 years old. And he's been wearing out home plate lately. He scored 10 times in the last 10 games.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's Royce Lewis. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. That one misses, and it's 1-1. Out towards left center. Under this one. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Up next for Minnesota, the second baseman, Edward.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Edouard Julien. His first at bat was a strikeout. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Two down, nobody on. That clips the zone. That's strike 2. And this is inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Bottom of the 4th, and here's the catcher, Henry Davis. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Goes down looking.
That right there will drive you crazy as a hitter. That pitch has no business being called a strike. It's definitely not what the pitcher was trying to do with the curveball in any count, let alone a 2-strike count. So the umpire right there, he's just rewarding a bad pitch.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Now batting, number 47.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Shepard. Flied out his first time. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Throws to second, and that's a 2-out double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Now the third baseman, Brian Hayes. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Man on second, 2 down. In the air, right side. Brings it in, and that'll do it. So 1 left for Pittsburgh, but they're in front 4-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, ready now for the 5th inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ryan Jeffers. The pitch. Clips the outside corner. 0-1.
Well, these Twins just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Here's the 0-2. Ground ball left side. Throw over to Tellez. 1 up, 1 down.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Here's Carlos Correa. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Just off the inside edge.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
The Pirates leading by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. And the pitch. In the air, right field. McCutchen makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
The batter, the right fielder, Matt Wallner.
2 outs, base is empty. Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. He's 0 for 1. On the ground. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
So 2 down. Next to hit, Trevor Larnach. Doubled in his first AB. Outside. And that's ball 1. There's a strike. And another ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Man at second. That one off the mark. And now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Now a fly ball to right center. Olivares moving under it. Squeezes it. And that is that. One left for Minnesota. They're down 4-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen.
Here comes a pitch. A little bit low.
You know, these Pirates doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there. And on top of with the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That's it for DeSclafani, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a on the mound now for the Twins, Brock Stewart.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. He's already homered in this game. And there's a strike.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
And a pitch. And it's fouled away. And a pitch. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. That was blasted to the moon. That's his 4th home run of the series, and they add a couple more. It's 6-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
And strike 2. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Josh Staumont preparing to come on if needed. Nobody on, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. And 1-2.
That's inside.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Larnach settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one away.
Up next to the Pirates, the first baseman,
Here's Rowdy Tellez. First offering, and it just misses. 2 runs across in the inning here in the second game of the series. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 2-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And another ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
At the belt and fires. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making them work out there.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Edward Olivares, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Larnach makes the catch, and that'll do it. Another look at this 2-run homer for Pittsburgh. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now as we're going to get a pinch hitter to lead off the 6th. Christian Vasquez.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
That misses. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Ball to strike. Line drive, and out number 1 on the grab.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Margot in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
The Pirates up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
one finds the zone. 3-1. Righty delivers. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Alex Kirilloff, the next Twin up to hit. His righty-lefty splits there. On the corner for a strike.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
No ball, 2 strikes.
Nabs it, and that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Pirates 6 and the Twins nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Josh Staumont.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And he deals. And a good eye there. To third, Lewis. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Up next for the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Shepard in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Justin Topa, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. And the righty deals. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Look out! And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. So the lineup flips over. Key Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Pitch misses there. And that is ball 1. Shepard leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Just missed. one finds the zone. 2-2. And another ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
That's ripped. Base hit. And it gets by him. Coming home. He will score. It's 7-0. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, that worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3-2 pitch, and he cashed in by finding a hole in the outfield. You know, that takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the base pass. Easy to get distracted, so that was a really nice job there.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Andrew McCutchen. Close, but called a ball. Ball one.
No strike.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Towards first. Takes it himself. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. So a run on one hit. No errors and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 7 and the Twins nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. Shepard back to work. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
And ball one.
1-1.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Left field, way back there. And gone! An absolute smash to left. His first homer of the year, and they've got their first run. It's 7-1.
Well, there goes the shutout. Just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
Edouard Julien digs in now. Ball one there. Swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The Pirates up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Now Correa up to hit. Right through there for a strike. strike two.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Hard hit, right side. Gonzalez to first in time. Out number 3. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. It's now 7-1. Back after this on the show. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
Just seems like he can't miss right now. Seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
And a pitch. Stammen, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015. Just missed. Next pitch misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That catches the corner. And now a full count.
The count is full.
The wind of the pitch. That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So, a man aboard. Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, O'Neal Cruz. 1 for 3. Just missed. Man at second. Sliced hard but foul. Next offering is downstairs. Righty to the plate. Late swing, foul to the left. Two now. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Tellez at the plate and takes high there. 1 out and a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is in for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. And they'll do it again. Reynolds leads off second with one gone in the inning. That one hit to right. Wallner under it. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Edward Olivares.
Edward Olivares, the next Pirate to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at second, 2 down. This one in the air. Lewis settles underneath it. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. Pirates leave 1. And they're on top 7-1. Ready to begin the 8th. And now for the Twins, Trevor Larnach.
Number 9, Trevor Larnach.
Shepard still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
And the 1-0. High in the air, out to right. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Willie Castro.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boog. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th.
0-1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's at third with 1 away. That's a triple.
He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Manuel Margot up to the plate. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball. Next one is off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 away with a runner at third here in the second game of the series. Next one misses, and it's 2-1. And that one fouled off.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Alex Kirilloff, the next Twin up to hit.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here. Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Fastball for a strike. The 0-2. Got it. Third out, and that ends the frame. Twins wind up stranding one. They're down 7-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Justin Topa.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. The pitch. Swings through that.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. Slider misses outside. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Battling here as he fouls it away. Kicks and deals. That's down and in. On the ground, right side. Whips it to Kirilloff. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And a good eye there. There's a strike. Right through there for a strike. And a pitch.
2-2 the count.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Kicks and fires. On the ground right side. Julian throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the pitcher, Shepard. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? 2 outs. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
There's a swing and a drive. Margot ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 9th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 7 and the Twins 1. here at PNC Park. All set to start the ninth in this one. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. The line to kick the pitch. That just misses. And that's ball one. Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Barucki, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Holderman, the right-hander, also getting loose. The 1-0. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Edward.
He's 2 outs away. Edouard Julien, the next Twin up to hit. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. Pitches in for a strike. It's 0-1. The Twins with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the ninth. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Next offering is outside. Line drive, base hit, right center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
And now Ryan Jeffers. There's a line drive to left field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around third. The relay. The tag out.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
The Twins down to their final out. Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. That one fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals.
That's a ball.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
Misses outside. 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Man on second, 2 down. Wouldn't chase that time.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
The pitch.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Shepard is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
final score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the Twins, 1 run, 8 hits. No errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Our paid attendance at PNC Park this afternoon, 38,362. The Pirates thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.